Hello, my greatest and most wonderful people, and welcome to day 30. Today is quite an important day for me because, first things first, the day 30, which means that it's time for a review for how the past 30 days actually passed. Basically, in a strange way, I start with day 0, so 30 days already passed. They're not passing today, they passed yesterday. And secondly, largely based on that, I will have a quiet announcement to make about the future plans and where am I going to go. I mentioned it in an announcement 2 days ago, and so that's the day. It's today. So first things first, I will actually start with telling what I am going to do and what I'm going to pursue before rambling about it, how I actually got to this conclusion, so that if you would be bored and wouldn't wish to listen to whatever I have to say, what I have to rant about, then you'll at least know where I'm going and you can just, quit listening if you like. I am going to push myself a little bit more, and I'm going to start developing myself in a mental/creative direction this time. I will quite obviously keep trying to make a progress with my diet, with my fitness. I am absolutely keeping all the things I've been working on. It will be such a waste if I would stop. I will keep on meditating every single day. I will keep on going to the gym. And I will eat healthy, and I will try to lose weight. So the goal is to be on the caloric deficit as well. All this stays. But 3 things are going to join up. One is kind of an obvious thing. I never promised myself that I have to walk on a walking path for an hour every single day. I did so basically every single day. And I want to make it into a promise today that from now on, every single day, except whenever I am working on a split shift, or for any other reason I will not be at home for a whole day, I will be walking on a walking path or have similar light cardio activity that will last at least an hour. So for example, tomorrow, if the weather will be as nice as it is today, because it's actually such nice weather right now, we'll be going cycling. It will take us around an hour and a half, actually. And if the weather will be shit, it's possible we'll just go and play squash. And we'll be playing squash for an hour. So I'm making myself a promise of a light cardio for an hour, most likely walking path because that's the easiest, but other variations are possible. That's the first promise that I make myself. That is joining the club of my promises. And there is more. I am going to... Here's the thing. I promised myself a walking pad right now. But two other things. I will actually rephrase that, sorry, because this isn't what I meant. And I need to be careful because I want to treat my promises very, very seriously. So before trying something, I'm not going to promise myself shit. So that is one promise that joins promise about the walking path. 2 other things are joining experimentally. So as the walking path has been a part of my life, only for me to see how I like it, 2 other things are actually going to replace the walking path, since walking path is moving to the point where I'm promising myself that I will be doing it every single day. Those 2 other things is reading and writing. Okay? I will try to read half an hour a day, and I will try to write half an hour a day. I don't know how it will go. Quite obviously, I didn't know that. But I'll try. I'll try to do it. And based on how I will be doing, I will see in which direction to go. If it will be doing alright, I'll make a promise out of that. I'll make a promise that I will have to do it every single day, at least half an hour each. For now, I'll try and I'll see how it goes. So that's the announcement, and right now, all my rambling starts. Like, how did I actually come up with this, not something else? So I did mention a few episodes ago that whenever I will get more disciplined, which is the very purpose of this season of the podcast, I would wish to try and solve the most important problem of all, which is the problem of money. So simply to maybe not necessarily get rich, but get wealthy so that you don't have to worry about granting yourself some basic things. And by basic, I don't mean basic in a way that I don't starve. By basic, I mean everything that I need physically in my life for me not to worry about the future. These are the things that I'm talking about. And you gotta be wealthy for that. You can't be a middle class person. If you really don't want to worry about anything money related, you have to be like pretty wealthy. And I came into conclusion that every single thing that I could do to actually achieve this would be a great struggle for me, because I am either not educated in a direction I wish to pursue, or I don't like doing so. So basically, the biggest probability for me to make money would be by learning programming, because I have like an absolute basics of programming already in a few different programming languages. They're like absolute basics, absolute nothing fancy at all. A little bit more than Hello World, but still absolutely nothing, too fancy. And the thing is that I could do that, but first things first, I'm not very good at it. Secondly, I don't have a particular love for it. I don't love coding. And because of that, because it's a very difficult activity, it's a very mentally demanding activity, I think it might be very, very difficult for me to force myself and do it till the end of my days. Because that's the thing. This is not just something that I'll have to do for a year or two. That's something I would have to do till the end of my days to stay wealthy. The very moment I would stop doing it, I will not be getting money from this source anymore. So that is an investment for life. And since the main goal is to make my life better, by any measure better, more satisfying, more meaningful, simply better, choosing an activity like that would make me more unhappy. Wouldn't make me very happy. Even though I truly believe it's a very good way to make money and I could do it because I have basics in that. I don't think I am super talented at it, but I don't think I'm shit as well. I think I could do it, but I think it might be a very miserable life for me, so I will not go for it. Unfortunately, the only things that I'm really good at is writing and philosophy. These are two of my big interests, and these are the things that I believe that I'm kind of good at. If you can be good at philosophy. I'm actually not sure if you can. But, well, at least I'm deeply interested in the subject. So, that's that. And you know very well, my lovely people, that you will not make money out of writing. You will not make money out of writing. So, I don't think that there is any way for me to make a fuckload of money that wouldn't make me more unhappy than I would be before making a fuckload of money. Genuinely. I think that I will actually end up being happier having money problems, but participating in an activity that I'm passionate about. Which kind of sucks. And it's kind of, it is what it is. So that's why I want to go for writing. That's why I want to go and give it a shot with it. See how it goes. So, to sum things up, to summarize, I'm making myself a promise that the walking path that I've been experimenting with is going to be a constant thing for me. I will just keep on going on a walking path every single day, or doing other sort of light cardio that will last for at least an hour. That's my promise. Every single day, except for a day when I'm on a split shift or for any other reason. I am simply not at home since dawn till very, very late evening, even night. And I'm going to experiment with writing and reading. I will actually try and do it and see how it goes. See how motivated I am, how easy it is for me to do, how am I doing, how do I like it, where is it going, and based on that I'll decide what to do. I will either change the course of my actions, I'll do something else, or I will develop even harder and I'll actually go to the college. Maybe even this year, who knows. But for now, it is all experimenting, and that's day 30. That's day 30. To summarize things of how those day passed, I did stick to my diet. I would say okay. I would say okay, because the real cheating actually happened when I was sick. And because I'm the only cooking person in the house, it's either me cooking or it's fast food. So it was fast food. So that's that. It is still cheating. I still shouldn't have it, like, obviously. Yeah, sure. But I haven't been doing all that bad. I've been attending the gym basically all the time, except once again for my very short, lasting 3 days period of sickness. 4 times a week. And yeah. And I've been meditating every single bloody day. No exception. No exception, no matter what. Even when I actually felt bad, except for meditating in the morning, I actually meditated in the afternoon whenever I had a fever. So meditation is absolutely on the spot. Perfect. Ideal. So things are going good, and I think it's a good time to try and find out what to do on the intellectual, or if you prefer, creative area of my life. But above it all, thank you very much. Those few lonely souls that are listening to me, because you really hold me accountable. If I would see absolutely no views for the entire month, I actually believe I'll be far less motivated, because I would know that however my story goes, however my transformation process goes, nobody's listening to it. Nobody can judge me, and because I am a little socially anxious, it actually motivates me in a strange manner to know that you're listening and you're looking at me and you're judging me silently. So thank you all for that. That's it. We'll see how it goes. Kind of excited and kind of stressed at the same time. Thank you very much, and stay strong, people.